Oh, hi there! Welcome to the last stop on our chronological journey. It is from Sonic Colors, another game that I have actually played, so thankfully I do know the origins of this stage for once. Sonic Colors was a pretty decent game. I thought it was way better than, like, the Rush games, because the series was having some really rough games there that were pretty sketchy for the series. So Sonic Colors was a pretty nice, refreshing game for the series. And then, of course, Sonic Generations has been a pretty decent game as well. I liked Sonic Colors, but I never got the 100% it. And if you know me, it's that I love 100%ing games. So I need to go back and do that sometime. I just have no time anymore. I am meeting the tragic world of getting old and having responsibility, and needless to say, my time to play video games is just so limited. And when I do play games, it's because I'm always doing it because I have to make videos or something. So yeah, that is my unfortunate realm. Give me that firepower, I need more. This is quite, this is a really tricky stage, to say the least. If you do not understand the story of Sonic Colors, there was basically a bunch of wisp things. So that's what you're witnessing here. And these wisp things, they basically give you powers. Act 1 utilizes the fiery wisps, and then Act 2 I don't remember their exact names because it has been a long time since I've played Sonic Colors. But the powers between these wisps differentiate. So the power of the fire wisps are basically, they give you this heavily increased jumping power in a sense. So if you do not know how to use the wisps, you can find out pretty quickly. It's just like an extra boost almost in a sense. Act 1 is very tricky though. If you want an S rank, or at least a good time, you're probably going to have to utilize those wisps pretty craftily, and I find this to be probably one of the toughest S ranks to pick up. Nevertheless, that is that. Onward to Act 2. Alrighty, back in Marn's Sonic shoes for the last of our acts. Tropical Resort Act 2, I like it way, way more than Act 1, not gonna lie. I'm not really that fond of Act 1, but Act 2, I really like. And I like playing on it on multiplayer too, because it seems like it's the weakest stage for a lot of people, probably because it is the last stage, or at least the last act. Probably part of the reason. I do like the blue wisps way better than the fiery wisps. Those don't thrill me at all, the fire ones. I find them hard to control. So I guess that's part of the reason I like Act 2 better. Oops, I meant to use the wisp power, but, well, too late for that. I've never actually done this before. This is pretty interesting. I'm interested to see how this works out. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty nice shortcut I just did. I've never done that before, so I never thought of even doing that. That might actually be a way to shave off some seconds. Perhaps I can increase my time. Nevertheless, yes, I do like this stage a lot. I think it was a well-done way to incorporate Sonic Colors into Generations, and it's actually making me want to kind of go back and play Colors, because like I said, I haven't played Sonic Colors as much as I've wanted to, just because I never got the 100% it, and I'm so picky about those kinds of things. This is definitely a hard stage to S rank if you are, I mean, the last stages are hard to S rank, so if you haven't done that thus far, you may struggle, just saying. But generally, nonetheless, I am much, much better at Act 2. So, S ranking this for me is like 10 quadrillion times easier than Act 1. I like the last part of this stage too. When I first saw it, I'm like, holy heck, what is this? And then after I got used to it, I realized it was quite fun. I wish they fell in random spots though. That'd be cooler, because then it would give you like, it would make you think on your feet, but it's always the same place, so getting through those rails is pretty easy. What am I saying? Nonetheless, that is that. Alrighty, it is time to acquire our last Chaos Emerald. So sad. But alas, this is my favorite special stage. I quite enjoy it. And I actually don't think it's really that bad. I think special stage 5 and 6 are way harder than this one. The hardest part about this special stage is just keeping enough boost power, because the boost power at the beginning is pretty limited, and that really is what would cause you the most difficulty. However, a lot of this stage is actually just auto-boosted for you. You don't really have to get any boost power. Nevertheless, you do have to pretty much acquire any boost power you can. I think it's a nice, simple final special stage to sum up the Chaos Emerald quest. And like I said, I do think it's my favorite. If I were to pick one of the special stages to play, I would always pick this one. I think it's just nice in general. And as usual, you're shooting for about 50 seconds. And that is that. That is all of our Chaos Emeralds. All that remains is boss fights. Thank you, and good night.
You'll regret this.